Our top story. Just over a month ago, Elon Musk walked into the Twitter headquarters carrying a sink after the deadline to finalize his $44 billion deal came to an end. And since then, the social media platform is proving to be more than a handful for the world's richest man. There's not been a day without controversy since the takeover. In the latest saga, Musk has entered into a row with Apple. In a tweet, Elon Musk accused Apple of stopping advertising on Twitter. Tagging the Apple CEO Tim Cook, Musk said, and I quote, "Apple has mostly stopped advertising on Twitter. Do they hate free speech in America?" In the next tweet, Musk claimed Apple has also threatened to withhold Twitter from its App Store. He added Apple did not cite any reason for it. And Musk did not stop there. He went on and on with his trademark tweet sermons, calling out Apple. Who else has Apple censored? Musk asked. A poll on Apple's censorship actions and its effects, and a tweet that Musk called a spoiler alert, where he said, and I quote, "Did you know Apple puts a secret 30% tax on everything you buy through the App Store?" The commission that he will have to pay to Apple and Google for any transaction made via the App Stores for either platform is annoying Musk. For Apple App Store, the cut is 30% for the first year and 15% for the second year. For Google's Play Store, it is a flat 15% cut from the outset. Musk even posted a meme suggesting that he was willing to go to war with Apple rather than pay the commission. Coming back to ads now. Even if the iPhone maker has indeed pulled all advertising from Twitter, it is definitely not the first big and popular brand to do so. The list already includes General Motors, Pfizer, Volkswagen, Ford, Jeep and Nintendo. Many top advertising agencies globally have warned their clients to pause advertising on Twitter for now. Apple spent an estimated $131,600 on Twitter ads between the 10th and the 16th of November, down from $220,800 between 16th and 22nd October. The week before, Musk closed the Twitter deal. Musk also appeared to confirm that Twitter content moderation was an issue for Apple. When a journalist asked if Apple was threatening Twitter's presence in the App Store or otherwise making moderation demands, Musk said yes. When Twitter laid off employees, many from content moderation teams were amongst those who were asked to leave. This made dealing with fake accounts even more difficult. Application stores do have policies about restricting certain content on apps. Parler is an example. The right-wing social network, now acquired by Kanye West, was restored by Apple in 2021 after the app updated its content moderation practices. Discord and Tumblr are examples too, when content moderation was insisted upon by the App Store. Tensions between Twitter and Apple has certainly been rising, but Twitter depends on Apple and Google more than Elon Musk realizes. So the ongoing battle may not be good either for Musk or Twitter. A majority of Twitter users arrive on their feeds via Twitter for Android or Twitter for iPhone. Can Twitter and Musk really do without the app stores? It could turn into a web-only option like Netflix works its subscriptions bypassing the application store restrictions. But will that work for Twitter? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. But is Elon Musk playing doctor to ensure that the apple in this case doesn't go away? All right, for more on this story, we're now joined by Daniel Ives, Senior Equity Analyst from New York. Daniel, thanks for joining us here on WION. Now, let me ask you this. In his ongoing war of words, Elon Musk has made a series of allegations against Apple. He says Apple has stopped advertising on Twitter. It is censoring free speech. It has issues with content moderation. It has threatened to withhold Twitter from its App Store. And he talks about a secret 30% tax that Apple imposes on consumers. Just what is this Musk versus Apple war actually all about in your view, and who is likely to win in the end?
Look, I mean, in terms of the frustration that Apple stopped advertising on Twitter, I think Musk is picking the wrong battle. I mean, everyone knows about the 30% fee, and Twitter needs Apple a lot more than Apple needs Twitter. I mean, Apple views Twitter like a piece of bread before a meal at a restaurant, right? So I think this is just another black eye moment for Musk on the Twitter situation. And I think he continues to play with fire. And I think it's been negative for his brand and for overall brand deterioration of Twitter. And it just continues to be a quicksand situation over at Twitter.
Fascinating. This looks like a quicksand situation for Twitter and Elon Musk, you're saying, and you believe that he has picked the wrong battle this time. But to just play the devil's advocate here, Daniel, while Apple may be well within its rights to stop advertising on Twitter, many other companies have done that as well since Musk took over. But does Elon Musk have a point when he says Apple imposes a 30% tax on everything a consumer buys through their app store? Is this tax unfair and needs to be called out?
Look, Apple built the App Store, which is in the world, obviously, a huge sort of thoroughfare for apps. And they obviously charge a 30%. That's been contested and held up in court. It speaks to their battle versus Epic. And the reason Apple, is the most powerful consumer brand in the world in terms of what they built in Cupertino. And I just think right now, there's a time and a place, okay? So for Musk to start to now pick that battle with Apple at this juncture, with advertisers leaving left and right off the Twitter platform, it's just not the right time. It's not the right battle. And I think it speaks to frustration of Tesla investors because Musk is so associated with the brand of Tesla and Musk. It's synonymous. And I think it's a frustrating situation here, obviously for him to go after Apple because they stopped advertising on Twitter.
All right, fascinating. You are saying this is a David versus Goliath battle, one that perhaps Elon Musk should not have picked. He may just end up with a black eye. We'll have to wait and see how this pans out. But I think one thing that we can safely say is that Apple and Twitter perhaps do need each other. So let's certainly hope that this can be resolved amicably. Thanks very much, Daniel Ives, for speaking to WION.